I know, this was your spot. I know.
All right.
No, you have to get in the frame.
I'm off camera.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you gotta get in the frame.
Yeah, well, hold on. Actually, stay right there. So, this is the beginning of podcast episode 1. We are cooking pancakes, so I gotta go in like a second, but I'll be right back. But let's introduce our first guest. We got Cat in the Hat or Film Titan. Depends on which one he wants us to use.
Hey guys, I'm Cat in the Hat.
Okay, Cat, it is.
Also, no,
My dog.
I'm also
My
sorry.
cat right
I'm
here.
also unassociated channels, but they'll be completely different content. But yeah, it'll be a pretty fun channel. I'll have the link to it in a comment on the stream. So yeah, you can check that out. So you know how we're gonna start this thing off?
Yes. You're gonna talk about your new channel. I'm gonna go make sure he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
do like an interview-like thing?
Uh,
Okay. Hold on. Alright. It's like an interview-like thing about his new channel. So, this is called Film Titan. What will be the main focus of the channel?
the main focus will basically be film-related content. Will be film-related content like analysis videos on things. I got an analysis video planned on Star Wars. I'm gonna make relatively soon. Yeah. I got a bunch of content related to stuff. I may do the occasional film review on the channel. I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, but also the primary thing I'm thinking of is Film Titan where I'm gonna post all my films. Because if you didn't know, I'm an up-and-coming filmmaker, so I'm gonna try to start making films. I got a bunch of films planned. I got a Star Wars fan film called Trinity. That's gonna be coming out. That'll be pretty good. I got a mini superhero universe akin to their superhero universe called Legendverse. I'm gonna start posting those around late September, early October. So, yeah. I got a bunch of other stuff planned. I got an 8-bit Marvel vs. DC a 2-part thing. You can check that out when it comes to that. And just so you know, all this stuff's completely non-profit. It's completely made like just for fun.
Thanks.
But the thing I want to talk about the most is I'm planning a fan-made Super Smash Bros. Game called Super Smash Bros. Overpowered.
Are you gonna be making this like yourself?
Yeah, the game. I've already planned out like most of the characters, stages, and some.
Is it gonna be like a mod or?
No, it's a full-on game.
Okay.
A full-on Smash Bros. Game. A Smash Bros. Fan game.
Can you reveal any of the characters?
No, I'm planning on revealing some of the characters in October or November when I make an official reveal video. So, yeah, I got. Just so you know, from my channel, you know all the stuff of how I upload content and stuff. But Film Titan will mostly be uploaded. I'm planning on uploading about once every week, starting mid-August. So, see, that'll be pretty fun. And also, just so you know, all these ideas aren't just completely failed projects. I got a bunch of the sprites done for Marvel vs. DC. I got an entire.
You need to show me this.
I got a bunch of script. I got an entire script and cast for Trinity. I've got, like I said, I got a bunch of the stuff for Smash Bros. Overpowered. I basically got a lot of stuff going. So yeah, that's basically about it. That's Film Titan. That's all the projects I'm going to be making.
You mentioned that you haven't uploaded too much. Speaking of not uploading too much, when it comes to us, B, you almost done in there?
No.
Okay.
Not really. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear me. So pretty much, we wanted to make something to eat before or during the stream.
We let the curse on the stream.
Yeah, I don't do a shit.
Okay, then we fucked up the batter.
Yeah,
so we had to go get new batter.
Everything, and currently I'm baking them.
Yeah,
but once I'm done, we're gonna sit down for about an hour. None of us are gonna leave unless we have to use the bathroom. So, you know, I'm working on that right now.
Yeah. Also, not sure if we're gonna upload this, but we're also playing like a chop style cooking challenge. Once we're done, we're uploading that, right, B?
Yeah.
All right. So
and only you that are watching the stream actually know it's coming.
Yeah. You're one of the lucky few that got a little sneak peek at it.
No one's walked in, I bet.
You're
Yeah.
probably right, but still.
Mhm. Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, I don't want to be for this, but since he's going to be a little while, I'll just say it alone, and he can comment on it later. Wait, B, say something.
What?
Yeah, I think it can actually hear you a little bit.
I don't know, I might be really faint or something.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Anyway, with us, we're not uploading too much, especially on. Well, I don't know about your side channel.
How many pancakes do you guys want?
Well, I'll
How much
I'll
battery
stick
you
to
can-
one.
Okay, I was gonna say I have enough for like one more after this.
How many have
one.
you made? You made the
Well,
3.
And there's one more that I'm making right now.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay,
have
so
one.
I'll have 2, and then you can have either 1 or 2. All right. Anyway,
Moving on.
B, what's your uploading been like on reviews?
What?
What's your uploading been like on reviews?
Pretty bad.
Okay, so that does.
I will say I'm working on something. I just haven't gotten around to filming it.
I actually have a
per
couple.
se.
things
I have
filmed.
an idea. I need to do it, but it's coming soon, maybe, probably.
Yeah, we uploaded the best and worst halfway through the year thing that he still hasn't uploaded.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We uploaded like a mid-year best or worst list thing a couple weeks ago.
Anyway,
Getting back
what
on
was I-
track.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we have neither of our channels, like our side channels especially, have uploaded very much. I think I haven't uploaded since like August. It's been a long time on wrestling
I
channel.
think it's been like close to a year.
Yeah, I need to start working on that.
Yeah. Also,
And on the main channel, we also haven't been that good. I have some videos recorded that I need to upload. I'll probably do that within the next few days.
yeah. Also, speaking of the cat in the hat, this is pretty funny. Like I remember, like if you remember my final update video, I said I was gonna stop at like video 100, but and on my channel it says like 96 videos, so I thought it was pretty good. But I look at my channel on actual YouTube search, it says like 89 videos.
Okay, wait, let me check.
So then I'm pretty sure they have 96.
Let me see. YouTube subscriptions.
I have to plug in this my
Where
laptop.
are you? Why do we subscribe to so many things? How come we don't even watch anymore?
Nope.
Also, I don't think I can even see how many videos you have.
Let me look at it.
I think without like counting it. I don't feel like counting it. So
Yeah.
anyway, moving
My
on.
line mean look it up.
Go for it.
Sorry, I just have to plug this in because if not, it burns your battery. So.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, 87 videos.
Oh, I didn't actually expect it to be able to search your name. That's why I used the subscription. Anyway,
Yeah, 87 videos. So I realized, yeah, I got 13 more videos left to go. So
how do you check how many you have?
I check them on the main channel page.
Okay, let me take a look here. So I can actually, my channel.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah, so the main thing, like, would be, am I able to ask like you guys about questions and stuff?
Oh yeah.
So basically the one thing I really want to ask is like it's about like some project that you got. It's like some unfulfilled projects of your guys. Like one thing in particular I noticed like if you guys remember a couple years ago in like in the summer update video that they made, they said they're making a project later that day and they never got around to making it.
What are we talking about?
I was really excited to find out what the project is, but I was never able to find out. Like I was
What are we talking about?
like you'll find out in a minute. Like
Okay.
you find out in a middle.
Okay.
We found the whole. Anyway, so we were gonna upload the project, but to say the least, we got a little carried away in the visual department of it. So we were never, and eventually the footage got lost. We were never able to upload. But you guys remember War Stars?
That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I mean, it wasn't that good, obviously, considering
No.
it's us, but it was passable.
yeah. I
Yeah.
and I feel like I just want to ask you guys if you guys get a chance in like the next few weeks, would you consider remaking it?
Possible.
Well, can you actually just ask like or like not personal questions, I mean like questions that he he would answer a little bit better than me because we'll get back to this topic, but I'd rather
Did you
answer
burn your
it when-
finger or something?
No, I just had to wipe up some extra batter that was
Oh,
in front.
okay.
Anyways, we'll get back to this topic. Just
We'll
most
get
stuff
back to
like
the like
this.
channel stuff when you
Yeah.
get here, but we'll do the more
Yes. So, see,
not
so,
really personal, but you know what I mean.
so do you have any plans for your wrestling channel?
I do actually. I need to actually. The area is clean. I can remake the whole setup and get started very soon. I'm planning on waiting
You guys want
till.
anything on top of them?
What do you have?
Just like syrup and butter.
No thanks.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Anyway, what the plan? I'm waiting until anyone who watches wrestling knows SummerSlam that comes in August. I'm gonna wait till then to upload like a little review of that. It is one of the big 4 pay-per-views of the year for the company.
Yeah.
So I'll be going over that when it happens, and then after that I'll try to probably do reviews of every pay-per-view from WWE and maybe a couple other places if I get the chance to watch it, and some retrospectives on like wrestlers themselves and all that.
Yeah. Also, I know some. Do you guys have any plans for like future gaming videos in particular?
Like actually like playing games.
Yeah.
I would like to, but for console I need the proper equipment. But for computer I can. I don't really know what B's plans are. Well, he can tell us when he comes back. But my plan is probably.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I do. I can buy the proper equipment. Actually, I have the money.
For right now, I think that's enough about like asking you guys questions. Cause I've basically been asking you questions more than you asking me questions.
All right, I'll be back in like
That's it.
1 minute. So.
Hey, yeah, we need 4.
Yes. So you want to ask me a few
Yeah,
questions?
All right. Sure. All right. Well, you asked what's our gaming plans. What's your gaming plans on the Cat and the Hat Gaming?
That's pretty good. So also my final channel update, I said I pretty much abandoned cat gaming / cat playtime.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
That's not really true. Like for my last 13 videos on Cat and Hat, I would like to upload 1 or 2 more.
Cat film. What about cat films and vlogs?
That I never
Is that
upload.
what cat playtime is? I don't know.
I never upload anything on that channel, so it's pretty much dead.
Welcome back.
So-
He's here.
And, yeah.
He's here.
Now I'm finally here, and I got forts for food.
Yay.
Yeah, cat gaming. Like the last video I uploaded was like over a year ago. So,
I know that feeling.
yeah. So on Cat in the Hat, before I quit the channel and move on to Film Titan, I want to make like 1 or 2 more gameplay videos on Cat in the Hat. Like I at least want to complete want to complete episode 1 on Lego Star Wars and do like 1 other random game video before
Yeah.
I give up on the channel. You're leaving already.
No, I'm just
Stop-
turning on
stop.
the light because I'm trying to get a little bit
Stop.
better lighting.
Yeah, stove's off. Okay. Just checking. Anyway, I want to do a couple like kind of personal questions, not like not personal.
Oh, like,
but,
how's your sex life?
yeah, not that. I mean,
It would just be like,
how
I
about-
never got any pussy, still don't do
anyway, what I was gonna
how's the
say.
sex life.
What I was gonna say is, what is your current favorite YouTuber
Mine.
currently?
No, you want to answer first? Or?
Your lights are going off.
No, we're going crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a pretty hard question for me, honestly, because I watch
Same.
a bunch of YouTube.
We all do. We are avid YouTube watchers.
So is it like a recommendation thing?
Better than TV. Way better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
So is this like a recommendation thing?
Well, I mean, if you want it to be.
Yes.
Like, say like what your favorite YouTuber is and like why you like them.
Anyway, so and this is pretty hard because I think I have a lot of different, and because I have a lot of favorite YouTubers, so I have to choose just one. I think B might say the one I'm thinking of, so I'm just gonna go with
I know.
one.
I'm thinking I know what he's
One.
gonna say.
There's this guy on YouTube called The Dishonored Wolf. I
I know what
honestly
I was thinking.
I honestly really enjoy his content. Yeah, and he has like really good. He has like really good like. Okay, I don't know how to describe his content, but yeah.
Is he a
but-
gaming channel?
I'm pretty sure he used to be, but he does like sort of like rant videos now.
So like let's go with, instead of like all channels completely, let's go non-gaming channels. So he's technically one now, so you can keep going with him.
Yeah. So
We'll go over gaming channels. In a
So
bit.
Dishonored Wolf makes like random videos. He's the one who drastically changed my opinion on Last Jedi. Because when it came out, he made a video called like "Why Last Jedi is the worst Star Wars movie ever" and stuff. And so over time, that really started to change my mind on the film, and I actually sort of really agree with his opinions. Also, I know for all of us, very drastic opinions, but he really isn't a big fan of Marvel movies either. He's like,
Really?
he really thinks most of them are like really inoffensive and stuff. Like he only really likes Iron Man, Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange, and Infinity War. And
I
stuff.
did Doctor Strange on that one, but
I never watched it, so I didn't watch. Like,
I mean, I
3
like
out of those
Doctor
4 movies
Strange.
you just said. So.
I like Doctor Strange. I mean, don't
like
get
the
me
character.
wrong; it's one of my more favorite. Well, it's kind of in the middle for me, but I don't get why it's a good deal.
But anyways, yeah. There's like another guy who's cool separate from him. I'm gonna stop talking about the guy because I kind of want any more people watching this to get triggered.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
know?
next is B. What's your favorite non-gaming YouTuber? I know. I feel like I know what you're gonna say. At the very least, a little while ago, I knew what you were gonna say.
I'd say
Do you know who I'm thinking?
I'm trying to think. Like, there's someone I want to say. He hasn't uploaded in a good bit though, so I think I'm gonna go with like people that still upload at least once a week. You know, it's like I still
Well,
like
I mean,
his
Some
stuff.
channels don't upload once a week. They upload. But
We all
they
need
don't
to
upload
get into
that fast.
frame, but it's hard to get
It's
all of
difficult.
us in the frame. I can stooch up a little bit more though.
Me too.
Yeah, so I think like tape channels like PBG or like JonTron, like they push out fantastic products, but it takes them a good especially JonTron more than PBG. If you don't know who PBG
I feel like
is,
JonTron
it's
puts-
Peanut Butter Gamer.
Obviously, they both put a giant amount of work into it, but I feel like
Oh, yeah.
JonTron puts like more, like he spends more on a video.
He has a bigger budget, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna mention Lasagna Cat.
Lasagna Cat's awesome too, but he hasn't. He
And I was like,
literally
hasn't in a
uploaded
while, right?
10 years ago or 9 years ago.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
you can't really count him.
And then he uploaded last year, and that was it.
And he's probably gonna upload in another 8 years or so.
Either that, or maybe their story is done. I don't know. It kind of feels like if they haven't uploaded anything by now.
Anyway, let's continue with the question. What is your favorite current?
Anyways, yeah. So my favorite. I'd probably have to say. I don't know. This one's hard.
So while B's thinking, what do you think, Steve?
Alright, I want to say like non-gaming. I'd say someone like The Odd Ones Out or Jane Animations. Like I really like animation channels lately. I've been watching a lot of them.
I like Jaden animations. I'm not a big fan of the Odd Ones Out. Like, I mean, he's fine. Just a lot of his jokes are very cringy, in my opinion.
Yeah. Some of them are
And I
meant
mean,
to be.
that's-
Like some of
that's
them aren't
fine.
meant to be, but some of them obviously.
That's fine. I still like watching his videos, but it's still like
Yeah, I appreciate the work animation channels put in because they
I'd say my favorite
They upload, like,
animation
once a week
channel
and they
is
go-
probably like
they're always working on that.
Alex Clark. He's a good one. Like he has a full team of animators.
Oh really?
Yeah, he has like 5 other people that work with him.
Damn.
Because he puts out like a new animated video every like week or so.
I thought you were
So
gonna
the
talk
other ones,
about.
but they
I
just
thought-
nonstop work.
Twice a week too, I think.
I thought you were gonna talk about some wrestling guy.
I mean, I could.
I like to watch a big boner wrestling.
Nah, if I was gonna pick a wrestling channel, it'd probably be Cultaholic, which is basically like a bunch of people who left What Culture, and now they're a lot better than What Culture.
I never liked What Culture, like either their main channel or like comments or anything like that. They always seem like very Watch Mojo-y, and
Well, that's kind of
I watch Mojo,
they're big companies. So.
but whenever I watch Mojo, it's usually for like what's the word? Ironic reasons. Like not because I think that their content is good, because I think it's so bad.
Yeah, their content.
It's pretty much just like number 10. This guy, he did a thing and he almost got assassinated. Top 10 assassination attempts by Watson Mojo.
Yeah, they're really safe in the inoffensive content.
Yeah, and I think that that's fine, but I think most top 10 channels, like there are some really good ones, like SpeedyTube64. I'd say he's probably my favorite YouTuber right now, if I'm being honest. Like, he makes great content. You should check him out sometime. But he doesn't make great content. He makes terrible content in the way of making it.
So he does like ironically. He makes
Yes,
bad
he makes
stuff.
it. He did a toaster oven review recently.
Yeah, I
It was
remember that
awesome.
because you commented on it and got
Yeah.
pinned by him.
Yeah, it was.
He pinned you.
He also
No, it's because I pinned it, and just to play along with the joke, I was just like, "Thanks." I almost bought a Walmart brand toaster oven. Now I know to buy this one. Thanks to your awesome review. And he was like, "You're welcome, dude." Or something like that. I can't remember. Either way, though, yeah, SpeedyTube64. He needs to do another top 10 video because he did like the top 10 anime betrayals. They're pretty good.
Oh god.
yeah, he also recently made a parody.
10 anime deaths.
Yeah, he also recently made a parody of several breakfast commercials.
Yeah, those were good too.
Like he made a YouTube poop called like part of Crappy Breakfast.
Good things that would fall on top of me.
Like I
That's an
think,
older one though.
I remember one now. If I'm able to like make a second one,
Mhm.
like if we could do like two, and like another channel. It's this guy called Shea Phillips Productions. He's like a YouTube pooper who makes a lot of like YouTube poops, obviously, and I think he's really great. I honestly find his content very entertaining. And also he's got a pretty interesting storyline going on throughout like last year and this year. If like I'm not gonna say what it is, but I definitely recommend you check his channel out because he's a really great YouTuber. Probably one of the best I've seen, honestly. And he's just really great. Shea Phillips Productions.
Yeah, can we get a petition started to bring back the Drake and Josh YouTube poop? I'm waiting on that one.
Well, I was gonna say like we'll do gaming YouTubers in a second, but the first question I want to ask, like because I'm gonna forget, is what is your guys' opinion on the Fine Bros Entertainment, like all their channels?
I honestly never really cared.
My opinion on Fine Bros is that so I don't like reaction channels at all because I find it very lazy content.
Yeah.
If you can do it in a creative and interesting way,
Like
or
H3H3.
yeah, exactly.
H3 are like
He does it.
counter me.
Yeah, exactly. Those are like good. Those are the good reaction
'Cause they put
channels. So
effort.
that is, yeah. They don't. It doesn't just show like a. It doesn't just show 3/4 of the screen is you, and then 1/4 is like the new Aquaman trailer, and every 45 seconds you're like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
Like that's not like, and I mean, I'll admit, Fine Bros doesn't really do that.
They have some shows that isn't just like react.
They
like
have-
challenge chats, which is like they basically do,
Yeah,
like,
and I
challenges,
gotta
and
say,
that
like,
series. That's very interesting.
I think that Fine Bros Entertainment does it in a way that is somewhat interesting. Like overall, it's never going to be groundbreaking. It's never going to be like that just because they have to push out a new video every single day, and that's fine. And I don't
Maybe
think
because
that
they got like
there's
30
really,
people working for them.
yeah, I don't think that there's really any way that you can fix that. I'd say the good things that they do is that they get more than one perspective on it. The people
Yeah.
actually talk more than every minute or so.
Yeah, because they come to
Whenever
the
they're
parts
on
that
there.
they're actually
You
reacting.
realize like
Yeah.
the other reason that those kind of videos are popular because they
Yeah.
made them popular.
And like I said,
They
I
took off and everyone's like, ooh.
and like I said, like I think that whenever I see, because I see them all the time on the YouTube homepage, I see
Sorry.
no, it's not from Fine Bros. It's
Oh.
just like these random ass dude, this like chubby guy who's sitting there with like his mom's like desktop computer, and he's like, mhm. Oh yeah, you see they got him in there. And then like a minute later he finally says something to Dan after just sitting there looking like he's like deciding on whether or not to get up and take a shit or something. Like
And the only videos I really cared about from Fine Bros were their movie spoiler videos. Like from like 2009 to 2015 they made like these videos in every February where they counted up 50 movies of the previous year and said like how they ended and
I
stuff.
do have to say, I did like the Rated R series.
I
Like,
found
they're like movies rated R. I do like those. Those are kind of funny.
yeah,
I never really
their movie
watched them.
spoiler videos I really enjoyed, but again in 2017, in February 2017, they stopped making those videos, so I completely lost interest in the channel.
Yeah. like I said, I don't think that it's the best reacting content, but it certainly is not the worst. And as I've said before, it absolutely, so like, I'm just gonna quickly, before we end this whole like part of it, I find it like absolutely mind blowing that, like I said, these guys will react to like some new trailer or they'll react to some other YouTuber's video and not say anything for minutes upon end, and they'll get like 100,000 views, and it's like, okay,
Most of them are
that
probably
makes
just
sense.
clicking off. Honestly.
Well, yeah, but that's still a view.
Yeah.
Either way, it's still
Yeah,
a view, and it's just
Don't pull a rice gum. Views don't always matter.
no,
It's
but
retention that matters.
I mean, when they upload 5 videos a day, like
That
I
is
mean,
true.
iDubbbz made a video probably about a year or two ago about this guy called Jinx Reload, and he's not even the worst. Like, he makes bad content. I don't know if he still uploads, but he did make really bad content, and it was not the worst of the reaction channels. I'll say that.
Yeah, in particular, like we don't want to say, like we don't really mean like.
I'm not going to say names, but I'm just going to say, yeah, there are some really bad ones out there.
All right, now that part's over, how about favorite gaming YouTuber? This is a lot harder. For
I'd
me,
say-
at least.
I don't really watch a lot of gaming YouTubers, but I definitely have to say a guy named Onicle, just because he left, like if Overwatch's Twitter releases like a new,
Yeah, he'll do
Thing?
his thing on it.
like 5 minutes later he'll have a video up, and it's insane how fast he can do it. And I really appreciate it. Like, he's not the biggest gaming YouTuber. He doesn't really he has a fair amount of subscribers, but he doesn't do a lot of like gameplay or anything. But it's still really awesome that like you get like all the news and all that stuff, and like that Twitch.
I want to say Ollie is like a joke, but don't. But
No,
don't
be serious. Say, what's your actual favorite gaming YouTuber?
This is also hard for me because I would say PBG or JonTron, but recently they've been moving on to more non-gaming related content.
Yeah.
PBG has all his Goodwill videos. JonTron does like movie stuff.
Yeah, he does movies a lot now, I've noticed.
So honestly, neither of those are really gaming channels anymore. I mean, they still technically are, but they move on to, but currently they're more non-gaming stuff. So.
For me, this is incredibly difficult because for me, it depends on the game.
I
If
don't
I'm
like a
looking
lot
up
of.
something like,
I would say
Uh.
PewDiePie, just because he actually has some good, entertaining stuff, but he doesn't really play a lot of games.
Yeah,
Like, I really like him as a YouTuber now because he does like. He's a really down to earth guy, and I feel like he's
Yeah.
really like underappreciated. Like, honestly, he may have like 60,000 subscribers, 60 million, I mean, subscribers, but
I'm just gonna check my phone.
I'd still,
subscribers.
like, I feel like I feel like he's still very
I'm gonna check
underappreciated.
my phone to see what my subscribers are.
and you have like 21. I remember that. You have like 21 from when we checked earlier. PewDiePie is currently at.
When did I take a sip of water? I don't think I
PewDiePie is at
did.
64,449,804 currently.
Yeah, and like I said, I think that
And my YouTube just crashed.
he's a cool guy, and I think he just has
Yeah,
he
he's a very
gets
down
less
to earth guy.
recognition than I think he should.
Well, I mean, well, he gets recognition, just it's usually bad.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Exactly.
no one ever talks about how good he is, like with all those charities. No.
I mean,
Never
he hasn't
talk
done like
about
a
that.
charity live stream or anything like that, but I bet he donates money. It's
If-
like no
that's
way
what he did
does
for
not.
Christmas.
Yeah.
May not have been this Christmas. It might have been last year. I can't remember.
All right, I'm probably thinking this guy called Radical Soda.
Okay.
Yeah, Radical Soda. This guy on YouTube who makes like a bunch of videos. He jokes about demonetization and stuff, but his game reviews are honestly really good. He has a couple of videos where he rips into a bunch of the Pixar video games. Like he rants on Finding Nemo, the Incredibles game. And he reviews a bunch of Sonic stuff like Sonic R, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Heroes, stuff like that. He has like varying opinions on every Sonic game. doesn't like adventure games. Really loves Sonic Heroes. He's been teasing the video on Sonic Unleashed and Sonic and the Secret Rings, but he hasn't made.
Second one's good.
It's
Secret Rings is good.
yeah. So anyway, Radical Soul is a pretty great gaming channel, I'd say. So it's pretty good.
I feel like I'm cheating, but Cinemassacre. Because not only do they have the AVGN, who obviously is exclusively video games, but they also have live streaming from both him and Mike. They have James and Mike Mondays, which means they just play a game, or they play like a new game.
I don't watch those, but I do like the AVGN videos.
Except for when
Occasionally, it depends on what game it is. Yeah. If it's like a certain game,
considering how it takes like him like a month to upload one, I usually watch it the second it comes out. It's like a new JonTron video. You watch it immediately.
The notification bell.
Yeah.
And I think that YouTube really does need to.
I just check the sub box.
I think that YouTube needs to help out those YouTubers a little bit more.
The ones who don't upload too often.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, usually they immediately get on the trending tab.
Well, yeah,
usually.
But right now, it's very hard to actually make like a steady living on YouTube if you only upload once a month or even once a week.
I'm gonna say it always has been.
Not really. Not as hard as right now.
Really?
No.
The only reason, the main reason PewDiePie took off is because he uploaded every day.
Yeah.
Like
and the main reason that PWG is PWG gameplay is because he can't support himself.
Yeah, he can't live
uploading
off
something
1 or 2 weeks at a time.
Every month. Every month or 2 or 3. So that's.
All right, I'm gonna be done asking questions for a little bit. When you ask something?
Yeah. So I actually got an idea for the next topic. If you guys are alright with it.
Okay.
Go for it.
And so since this is really recent, I think it wrapped up yesterday. I think it'd be only appropriate to talk about what we think of all the Comic-Con news.
I have quite a few things to say about the Comic-Con news.
I have nothing to say about it because I don't know anything about it. So go for it.
I'll talk about news that happened.
I'm telling you something.
I don't know what's
You're good.
And
You're good.
Someone liked this stream, which is probably one of you guys. Yeah. liking your own videos, you cheap piece of shit.
Liking your own videos.
To be fair, almost everyone does it. I'm pretty sure even...
I haven't done that in a long time, really long time.
I'm pretty sure even PVG does that.
Probably. I don't know. There's really no way of telling.
Yeah, he does. Well, there is. Some of them have videos that's public.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Anyways,
Anyway, go ahead.
I'll talk about some news that involves the Comic-Con.
You're gonna look at us at the camera.
I'm looking at you guys. You don't have to look at the camera. You're just supposed to kind of have a conversation pretty much with these.
Right.
So I need to get in the camera a little bit better. It's hard to get all of us in here.
Yeah, this is the first podcast thing, so we haven't really got the camera thing.
We haven't done the team
stuff.
Yeah. So anyways, obviously no MCU stuff dropped.
Yeah, because
I understand that. They just came out of Ant-Man and the Wasp and Infinity War. So they've gotten stuff pretty booked up. They don't really have a trailer that they can show. Captain Marvel, they don't want to show a trailer right now.
And technically Deadpool, right? Or is that
that's from Fox.
Is that just not a Marvel thing
Avengers 4 is exactly. half a year away. So
Avengers 4 is pretty far away. Captain Marvel doesn't have a trailer, and Spider-Man Far From Home just started shooting earlier this month. Yeah, so they don't really have stuff to show. And I think that's fine that they stepped out on this and rather just come unprepared and not really have anything.
Yeah, well, they did reveal a bunch of TV stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They revealed like The Gifted, Iron Fist Season 2, which looks good.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Iron Fist Season 1, but I'm excited for
Season 2 has a different showrunner.
Yeah. Anyways, though, so DC stuff. I think that the Aquaman trailer looks really good. I'm a little worried about Shazam, if I'm being honest, though. Shazam it looks fine.
To be fair, almost every DC movie is just fine.
I think that a lot of them are terrible, but I think
a lot of them are just fine or worse.
The DCU movies, this is what I'm going to say, all of them are terrible, except for one, which is Wonder Woman. I actually really like that movie.
I heard that one was actually good.
Yeah, I actually have the opposite thoughts as you. I really didn't Shazam. It's Aquaman. I feel sort of
No, this is like I got to compliment Shazam and Aquaman for this. This is like one of the first DCEU movies to have really good CGI. Like, actually finished
Ouch.
CGI. Like the CGI looks
CGI
done.
that looks like it isn't from 2006.
Yeah, like if they had released it a month or two earlier, it probably would have been just like Justice League, where where it's
I
just
do
like
give
I
props for one
remember in
thing.
Justice League, I'm pretty sure in the first trailer, I can't remember what wasn't rendered, but there was something that wasn't rendered. There was like part of a green screen that was shown. It was a mess. It was a mess.
I have to say one thing. I do give him props that the Killer Croc, I think is his name is. He didn't do CGI. He actually did makeup.
Yeah, I can give him props for
Yeah,
that.
That takes like commitment.
Yeah. I remember like when the Justice League trailer came out.
Yeah, we talked for like an hour on the phone just shitting on it.
Yeah, me and you had a half-hour phone call about
Sounds like
how
something we would
horrible
do
the
about
Justice League trailer
something.
looked.
Like randomly just like chatting for like just an hour about some random.
Yeah, I remember it was like a 28-minute long
Yeah.
phone call
Jesus.
just talking about how
Just
horrible.
because I haven't even seen Justice League yet. Like I go see every single superhero movie because those are like the ones I'm most
I
interested
got a
in.
Marvel one sometimes.
Not
Like,
because not just
some.
because I don't appreciate all film, but just because those are the ones that I like to go see a lot. And it's hard to get to some of the like R-rated movies I want to go see, even some of the PG-13 ones
Where are
too.
we even going now?
Anyway, so the point is that I planned on seeing Justice League on Thursday. Then the reviews came in. And I
And
was
then it was
just
like, nah.
Wonder Woman was pretty good, but Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad I was really disappointed in, so I was just kind of like,
Especially BBS.
I'd say Suicide Squad I was more disappointed in.
I think I watched part of Suicide Squad, but I never finished it. And then Batman.
It's a more
Superman, I
entertaining
didn't go
movie
anywhere
than
near.
Batman v Superman, but it has more issues.
You know what
than
sucks?
Batman v
I
The
remember-
concept is so good for both of them.
I remember.
Well, Batman v Superman, I
Yeah,
think
not
came a little
really.
too early. I think
Yeah.
it really.
But,
they probably
like,
could have.
Suicide Squad was like it could have been so good, but they fucked it
I-
so badly.
I remember Suicide Squad. This is a pretty hilarious story we keep talking about. Like in Suicide Squad, I don't know what happened, but I had to keep on
Yeah.
going to the bathroom like every 10
Yeah,
minutes.
my mom took me, you, my sister,
And
and probably one of her friends or something like that, and you were like in the middle of the row, and you left to use the bathroom like 5 times.
You think about it the third time, you'd be like, just sit on the end of the row. man."
no, you wanna know? I was like the first time I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't. But and I had to refill my drink. I didn't want to take my drink with me to the bathroom, so like all right, I'm gonna refill my drink, take it back, then go to the bathroom.
I would have taken it.
I even
saved
remember
time
the
and
Suicide
now-
Squad Thursday night showing that we went to.
Yeah, you go
because-
to those a lot. You go to Thursday.
I remember I was like
Yeah.
counting down the minutes
only go
until
when
I
you
saw the
invite me.
movie, and then
Yeah,
after I walked out, I was like,
And you counted the
"Oh,
minutes until
Everyone
it
was
was
hyped.
erased from your brain.
Everyone was hyped for the movie.
Yeah,
And
everyone's
they
hyped
were-
for like almost every DC movie, and
there
then
were-
it always flops.
There were people that were like dressing up as the Jared Leto's version of the Joker. There was
He's
a
not
whole
the
bunch
worst-
of stuff
well,
at the theater.
Like-
He's
like-
not the worst Joker I've ever seen,
No.
but considering he was only in the movie for like, 10, 15 minutes.
And I think that's fine because it's not a story about him. And that's like the one criticism that I really don't agree with when people are just like, Suicide
I feel
Squad
like
is
he
bad
did need
because of
more
this,
screen
this,
time,
this, and because Joker didn't show up more in the movie.
I remember I saw.
I'm not saying that's the problem with it. I'm just
remember-
saying he probably should have got a bit more.
Yeah, I remember I saw an interview like a couple weeks ago from the director of Suicide Squad saying like quote, "I regret not putting Joker as the main villain."
Yeah.
Well, he
And I
was the
think
main villain
that was
against
also
other
an
villains.
issue against the movie too, was that the marketing was very misleading. It made it seem like the Joker's the villain, and then we got
The Joker being
Enchantress,
kind of a good
you know.
guy.
Yeah, and
Enchantress.
the crabby
who-
CGI brother.
Yay!
Enchantress, I'm not going to really comment on because I like the actress that plays her. I didn't like the character though. This
The actress.
Cara Delevingne.
yeah, she was good in.
What's she been in?
I know that Valerian was kind of a flop, but I thought that she was pretty good in that. I thought, and
I have that pop. Yeah,
Yeah.
not for her, but I have a Valerian
Chase.
pop.
Yeah, and she's been in a couple like other smaller things that I thought was pretty good.
Suicide Squad was going to be her big break, and then it did really
Yeah.
freaking terribly, and well, there went that.
I remember like before I saw Suicide Squad, I saw the negative reviews of it. I saw the thing like they're trying to shut down Rotten Tomatoes because they get DC movies bad reviews.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Fuck the reviews. This movie's gonna be amazing.
And then you watch it, you're like, they were right.
This sucks.
Yeah.
And then even though you missed
I
like half
actually
the
was
movie.
kind of like, I was in denial when I saw it because when I first saw it, I really liked it, and then after like a month or two, I was just like, this is
I can
shit.
just imagine you just like laying in bed, just like having the sun realization. Suicide Squad sucked ass.
Yeah, it was just kind of, and like the thing is that that movie should have been so like that first trailer,
should
one of
have
the
been
best
so
trailers
good, man.
ever made.
Like it
Like,
should have
come
been
on.
so
The
good. There's
trailer-
so many
the
missed
trailer for the
opportunities that
movie,
came from
too.
DC.
Yeah, because like this is an old story now, but they hired the people who made the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer and they had them edit the movie.
Really?
Yeah, the people who
That has a trailer.
like David Ayer made the movie he wanted. He stepped away. They said Van Moorvars came being the greediest fucking bastards on the
They
planet.
just got bags of money. Do more of that.
I said, hey people, Trailer House Company, remember that Bohemian Rhapsody trailer everyone loves? How about you come here and tear this guy's vision to shreds and re-edit the entire movie? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, for like
the
$2
trailer
million.
for Bohemian
Yeah.
Rhapsody looks pretty good though. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
hyped.
saw. I'm kind of uninterested in it.
I'm pretty hyped for the movie. It looks pretty good.
The only thing I know with that name is a song.
Yeah, and that's
I
what
thought
it
it was-
is. It's on
oh.
the band that made it, Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought, it's like a documentary kind of thing. Like,
Not
kinda
really a
like
documentary, but it's kind of like what's one of the based on a true story movies that I guess would be
Like you know, like a
That's the only thing.
Like,
Like,
you know,
that's
like-
a trailer for a song.
you know, like half a decade ago, they made that sort of like mockumentary thing on like One Direction and Justin Bieber and stuff like
I
that.
remember hearing about the Justin Bieber one. I
You
didn't know
told
One
me that you
Direction
went to
had
go
one.
see that movie.
What?
Yeah.
My aunt dragged me to go.
Fucking
My
idiot.
aunt made me go.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
No, seriously, my aunt said, "Hey, no, you want? Hey, Kat, you want to see a movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. What you want to see? I want to see that One Direction movie with your cousin." All right, I'll go.
Yeah,
You
and
agreed?
had the One
I was-
Direction
I-
CD in your room.
You got Justin Bieber
I was-
posters.
I was very stupid when I was 11.
I knew when I was 6 when like Baby came out. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Like 5 years ago, I was very stupid. Like,
we know. Like, believe me, we know.
Anyways, let's get back on
5 years
track
ago,
with,
so
like,
we
the
fucking
original
hated each other.
question, which was the Comic-Con
I can go
stuff,
off
so.
of a thing if you want, but you can finish yours first.
Yeah, so like, so as I'm going back, I think Aquaman and Shazam looked pretty good. Shazam, I'm not as interested in. I was actually more surprised that we got a Shazam trailer already.
they
I'm
got
surprised they're making a movie about him.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
really not. I think that he's an interesting character, but I'm just really surprised that it's this early in and we already have a trailer.
yeah, they had Comic-Con.
There's already been a Flash movie, right?
No.
Is there going to be a Flash movie?
Possibly. No.
Have they said anything about one?
There was supposed to be one.
Why would
This
they
year-
do
this year.
Shazam and not the Flash? Why?
It's
Flash
just like
is so much more
Cyborg.
recognizable.
Cyborg was supposed to have his own movie, but then when Justice League came out and got really bad reviews, everything was delayed. And Cyborg, I'm pretty sure, is at this point it's just canceled.
Probably.
Flash
But
is just
Flash
going
is
through
just like-
development
He's
hell
like
right
one of the
now.
more recognizable characters from DC.
Mm-hmm.
Shazam, I only know about because he was in Injustice.
Yeah, you want to know what I'm pretty bummed about is
Well,
like this year, some really good-looking movies all had Comic-Con exclusive footage.
yeah, but it should be releasing later.
Oh yeah, it'll be released somehow.
Venom, Comic-Con exclusive footage. Into the Spider-Verse, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, me too.
Comic-Con exclusive footage. Freaking Bumblebee, Comic-Con exclusive
What?
footage.
Oh, the
So like
thing.
those three movies.
Wait, who's
what are-
making the Bumblebee? Who's making it?
Like the guy who made the Kubo and the Two Strings.
Okay, so not Michael
I'm
Bay.
excited
Good.
for
I was gonna say,
Bumblebee.
not Michael Bay. Good.
I'm excited for. It actually doesn't look that bad.
The thing is,
It looks
Michael
like
Bay
it's gonna
handled
be
the
one of the
handled the
better.
Ninja Turtles fine.
But hey,
Yeah, I hear a lot of hate for those movies,
I
and
like
I
them.
still really like them.
I said, yeah, I
hey,
like them.
but like you. But you remember the trailer like that jet transfer where everyone was theorizing who it was?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Blitzwing.
Huh.
It's not Starscream or Thundercracker like everyone thought it would be.
yeah. What about some gaming news?
Oh.
Title some James.
There was really
Hold on,
nothing.
let me find some. It's
Well,
like,
no,
give me a
I'm
moment.
I'm trying to think of like maybe some games that are releasing later this
I
year.
don't know. The only ones I know about is like the sports games, of course. The new Call of Duty and Battlefield. That's all I can think of. There's more, but I can't think of it.
Trying to think. So
Trying.
there's nothing that's really been announced. Like this is way after E3, so I guess there's nothing really to come out of that.
Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
Yep.
I'm
those
buying
two.
both those.
I'm
pre-ordering
super
both of
hyped
them.
for Fallout 76.
I'm
That's gonna be-
pre-ordering both.
I'm really excited to see Bethesda dive into multiplayer.
Yeah, there's
That's
also
another-
They already did, and it didn't go
Well,
very
yeah, but
well.
I mean better in a better way.
No, they didn't go very well.
yeah. There's also Glass that they got a trailer for.
Glass looks pretty good. I'm excited for that movie. That finally got a sequel. That's insane that it took so long.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically split, but that was like at the very end.
Well, yeah, I know that splits like a sequel, but I'm more
A direct sequel.
yeah, exactly. I more or less would just call it kind of like a Marvel movie where it's like, yeah, it takes place in the same universe, but it's not necessarily a sequel.
It's like an indirect sequel.
Yeah, it's just like Civil War wasn't a sequel to the Avengers,
Like
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, like Glass is a direct sequel.
Well, it kind of actually that might not. Civil War kind of was
Yeah.
a sequel to Avengers: Age of Ultron, I guess.
Yeah, so
Maybe they just didn't want to call it Avengers Civil War.
Yeah, because Hulk and Thor weren't in it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's valid.
yeah, and so then there's like honestly like the biggest story of the whole thing. Clone Wars is coming back for one last season.
That's gonna
cool.
be good.
It's gonna be awesome.
I don't know
Yeah.
why they changed the design for half the people, but
As to why it's coming back for only one season, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
well, they're probably gonna do more if it sells well.
the series didn't get a proper ending, so having this last season.
I mean, they did on Netflix. They added all the last episodes.
Honestly,
they did.
I think that the only reason that they're bringing it back is one, publicity. You know, obviously it's gonna get a lot of views,
Trying to
they got nothing going right now.
Trying to do
and two, they need some type of Star Wars animated show, and they probably just came off of Rebels, and we're just like, where do we go from here?
and we're gonna get that crappy Star Wars anime show soon.
What?
They're making a Star Wars anime.
Why? Just why?
No, it's just like most Marvel animated shows. I think that they're pretty good, but they got to do a Star Wars one too.
They gotta do a Spider-Man
No.
that's actually
Disney has
half-assed.
Disney has to do something good with Star Wars while we wait for episode 9.
Yeah,
Which I thought that
because apparently
Solo was good.
So
I didn't watch it, but I saw it got fucking panned.
I
Probably-
don't understand.
Probably unpopular opinion. Solo is probably the best of the four Disney Star Wars films so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, I
think
never
that it
watched
goes-
all of it, but the ones like I
I
watched
think
the
it goes,
main two. I never watched.
For me, it goes Last Jedi, Force Awakens, Rogue One, Solo.
I think for me it goes Solo, Force Awakens, Rogue One, and then Last. Like I love Rogue One, but I think that
Honestly, I like
the Force
Last Jedi.
Awakens
I'll
comes-
just say it. I liked it.
I think it's an entertaining movie. I just don't think that it's a great movie.
I didn't watch the
Like
two,
I mean,
whatever
let's be
this
honest.
is
Any
called.
Star Wars movie except for Episode 2 is entertaining.
Yeah. I can
Like
agree
you know,
with that.
Episode 1 and Episode 3 have action, and at least
And episode 2, except for the ending, doesn't.
even then, Episode 2 is just a mess. It's just
It
boring
is.
as shit.
Yeah.
No,
the
Last
Anakin
Jedi's
Skywalker Hayden Christensen was not ready to play Anakin. He gave when Revenge of the Sith came out, he came out pretty well. A lot of people didn't really care for it, but I thought he was a pretty good Anakin. And then in the second one, he wasn't ready.
Yeah, I know, like, my opinion, I think, like, my opinion's changed. I also think Last Jedi is worse than Attack of the Clones now.
Oh, I don't think that. That's
Oh
no,
no,
that's impossible.
Like, they're pretty-
Yeah, it's impossible.
At the least, they're tied.
Like in terms of like
I disagree with that completely.
in terms of movies that I have
Honestly,
seen.
I put it Last
What?
Jedi above the prequels.
Well, I mean, Last
All of
Jedi.
it.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I don't put it.
Well, I mean, at least Attack of the Clones didn't include Agents in Black for the sake
At least
of
Last Jedi
including
had
Agents
some action in it.
Blacks.
No, but I
At the very
honestly,
Last Jedi had action in it, and Attack of the Clones can't say it.
at the very
They
least, The
cannot say
Last
that.
Jedi actually was a movie that you can watch.
There's the chase scene in the opening, the battle on the rain planet in the middle.
Like, let's be
Yeah,
honest
it was
here.
still
And
was not that
Houston Down
good.
Let's be honest here. I think that one thing that these big Hollywood blockbusters have to do is have it be entertaining, and there has to be a good. There has to
They
be
did kind of fuck
like,
up
it
with
has
it. They
to
did
be-
not need that side
when you
story
watch
with Finn.
it,
They did
Yeah,
not.
when you are watching the movie, there needs to be one thing that they need to get right, which is that when you're watching the movie, you're not sitting there and thinking, how much longer is
Yeah.
this movie?
They need to get you like
And
engrossed
I think,
in it. They need to get you like actually
Yeah.
like caring about like the characters,
And I
like
think,
how
like,
the story goes.
I think that, like, after recently watching Black Panther again, I gotta say, I think that movie somewhat suffers from that because there are some very lacking
some
scenes.
very
There are
boring
some
parts.
very
I feel like the entire
prolonged
middle was very
scenes.
boring, except
There's
for the
some
part in
very-
the bar.
there's some very
The scene out of
prolonged
place.
scenes that are just kind of
The
not
only
that
scene that I
interesting.
like the ending, because that was like the major action scene. Like
that was good.
the beginning
That
was
good.
alright, like with the fighting over.
I'm not gonna get
Also,
back
yeah,
into Black
so-
Panther
so-
that much.
So the horrible CGI fight scenes.
Yes, that, like I'm not gonna get into Black Panther, but
I will. It's fucking. It was not that good. It was not that good. It was not worth like 90% from critics. It wasn't.
no, it's not worth a 95,
It ain't worth that.
but it's not.
I'd give
Thor
it.
the
I'd
Dark
give it
World.
like maybe a 60 or 70.
It's
at
definitely
most.
not Thor the Dark World.
Well, that
Yeah,
yet.
this movie gets 97%, like up there with like Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Like,
I know
so-
why.
Which
We
this
all
is-
know why.
Yeah, this is controversial because he's black.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
why.
because it's like a black starring in a movie.
It's got
That is
97.
exactly why.
And
This movie's got 97%. Infinity War only has 84%.
That is a crime.
and same Ant-Man and the Wasp is even better. And Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't perfect.
Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't even that good.
Like when you watch Ant-Man and the Wasp, it's an entertaining movie.
But you must be thinking like anything
And
that's
the
above like
CGI
Guardians
is
of the
good.
Galaxy Volume 1 and 2 is like just the Antichrist.
Anything what?
Above those two.
Yeah.
Because those are like your favorite movies
the
of all
fact-
time. Right?
Which let's get into
Yeah,
that.
Infinity
Yeah,
War.
favorite movie of
No,
this.
No, we're not gonna get into that. Let's get into James Gunn.
Oh, yeah.
That's a director, and he's under a lot of
Yeah, I heard
fire.
about. I know, like I heard about that, but I didn't know who he was.
So yeah, so let's talk about that. So
Alright.
I'm gonna pull up some tweets of his. Notice when I'm reading these out because you have to say
Screenshots of
this. No, but you have to say this on the internet. I'm reading these out. I am quoting him. These are not my views.
yeah, these are not any
not
of our views.
what I am saying.
Yeah.
This is me specifically quoting James Gunn. And
Yeah.
listen, I love the dude. He made probably one of the best, probably the best blockbuster or superhero movie ever made. I think it has
Was he like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Was he that guy?
and Volume 2 as
Yeah.
well. You know, he made both of
I
those.
never watched Volume 2, but Volume 1 was good. It was
You-
also like
you should
get
watch
good
it. It's
characters
on,
that like are actually like can be emotional,
Yes,
but were
it's-
also hilarious.
Yeah, see, like, anyways, so it's like, listen, I love James Gunn, but let's, like, I don't honestly know how to feel about him
I need to
after
look
reading
this
a
up
couple
now.
of these. So I'm just gonna read a couple of his out. So, and I'll admit, there's a couple in here that are just black humor that are kind of funny,
Wait,
if I'm
is
being
he?
honest.
He's white, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's white.
None of them were racist, though. A lot of them just had to do with
Good.
little boys.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
what-
found a giant picture of a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
The first one, oh my god, that's fucked up.
All right, so I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
read out a couple. So
We'll switch out one by one.
I'm referencing
Yeah, I think we're on the
This
same photo.
picture,
We're on
which
the
is-
same photo.
this
I think.
one's pretty popular. I don't know if you guys will see
It's like
it.
of
It's
all
like
of them.
it's a group
Yeah,
of like all these.
This, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we are looking at the same photo. So you can read. We'll just basically read off. You can,
Yeah,
read, the
so-
you can read the first
The
one.
first one is retweet at not sure how to say that name. I like it when
Peter
little boys
Olsen.
touch
Peter
me in my silly place. So
Okay.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Next photo shoot with Ama Lay,
I wouldn't even try to pronounce the names. Just kind of say
Stevie
like.
Sparkle, and Melissa Pizza, trying to maintain a semi-chub so that I look impressive in these photos. Jesus Christ.
Like the Hardy Boys and the Mystery of What is.
Okay, Brody.
As the Hardy Boys and the Mystery of What feels
Oh, we're on
like
the
when
photo.
Uncle Bernie fists me.
Jesus
Yeah, so
Christ.
that's just like a meme. Like that could be a meme that appears on like
All right.
some Reddit boards. So
Oh,
that one back in the
Oh,
day,
God,
I guess
the
is
next
bad,
one.
but
Yeah,
now
you
it's
can
not
have fun
terrible.
with the next one.
The Expendables was so manly. I fucked the shit out of the little pussy boy. That's me. The boys are back
Jesus
in town.
Christ. Okay. My new film, Jerk Loose. A small town where beating off is illegal, and one high school kid jerks off in front of the others to show how fun it is.
I mean, I can do why that's a problematic, proposal for a movie.
And this
But
movie
it's
is
kind of funny. That one's not the worst. That one's definitely not the
Oh,
worst.
no.
This
That
movie,
one actually sounds like it should. That one just kind of sounds like he's trying to be funny, and I'll admit he kind of succeeds.
this may be the planned version of adopting a damaged 12-year-old girl who sees her money and accuses you of molesting her.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, this is one that this is an interesting one. So I don't think that this one's bad. I think that this one was just him almost trying to be funny,
I feel like he was. And he
or
was.
maybe he was just. I'm not sure. I don't get why this one was genuine.
Admit it. If there was like a comedian on stage and he said this, you'd find it funny. You would find it funny.
I don't think that I find it funny.
Well,
like it's not like
funny,
funny.
But
it's
like
kind of
it would be a lot more like
It's kind of
not
like a,
bad.
yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
get that. I get why that would be.
I could totally
Funny.
hear. I could totally like
Yeah, so-
hear this in Bob Marley's voice.
Yeah, the hotel showers the weakest ever. Felt like a 3-year-old was peeing on my head. I get why that one could be considered funny to him.
Yeah.
Like again, it's not like a laugh out loud one, but
No.
I don't think that one deserves.
No,
all the,
but
all
you
the
could hear it
shit
in
saying.
like and Eagle Snatches Kid is what I call it when I get lucky.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
I just downloaded that new
I
Steven
know.
Tyler single. I feel like the machine usually reserved again in a $3 bill from maybe Trinity.
Right, you can read the next one.
They're trying to figure out the
And not
trying to figure out the most disgusting feature of Vegas. These tranny-rific Rita Rudner billboards or all the Ed Hardy clothing. I've been to Vegas. That makes sense, yeah.
3 men and a baby they had sex with at or hashtag unromantic movies.
yeah, Drew at HitFix. Honestly, it's the best policy. Tell your 3-year-old you're left. I've been thinking of me 8 fucking 3PO. He'll appreciate when I'm older.
I'm doing a big Hollywood film adaptation of The Giving Tree with a happy ending. The tree deer grows back and gives a kid a blowjob.
Jesus Christ. About to
Okay.
vomit as I'm stuffed with etouffee and eggplant. I'm Louis and they're sunning my ass. Just the fat, not the little boys.
And Mary,
Jesus Christ.
Mary Matthews just told me a story about how a monkey jerked out to accomplish on a kid.
Okay, this is a real story. This actually happened on
Really?
the set of Matt Peebles' bid movie. There was a child actor sitting in a chair waiting to go on, and there was also a monkey also waiting to go on. The monkey walks up to the kid as he's sitting in the chair and fucking jerks off.
Jesus
And let's just say
Christ.
he landed on the kid.
Oh god, that's disgusting. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit. Alright, you can read the last one.
Yeah, I remember the first time NAMBLA meet. My first NAMBLA meeting. It was the first time I felt okay being who I am. Some of these guys are just still my BFFs.
Not sure what
What's
Namble is.
wrong with that one?
I'm not sure what Namble is.
Look it
So,
up. Hold on. I'm going into
These were so a lot of these have to do with little boys, I guess,
Yeah.
and they also are like
Okay, it's the North American Man/Boy Love Association. It's on The Simpsons.
I think that was in South Park too, but either way,
Probably, but
so-
Jesus Christ.
okay, yeah. So I guess that these are just a couple. These aren't even like the full. Like I guess that there's hundreds or maybe even thousands of these.
Anyway, let's just talk about how I feel about this.
So- This was also 11 to 10 years ago, from what I understood. Hold on, I'm just gonna go grab a water bottle.
Yeah, I'm just
but-
plugging my phone in. Okay. Charles, you're on your own for I see you're on your own for right now.
Okay, it's gonna be like 5 seconds. It's not gonna be like I'm sitting here for 5 minutes on my own.
Now I'm back. So,
Yeah, he's back.
anyways, as I was saying, so this was 10 or 11 years ago, and I think that there's definitely an issue.
yeah.
Like, do I think that he actually raped or molested a child? I don't believe
No.
so. Like, I'm not gonna say he didn't.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
Like, this could come out and like seriously, if I say like he didn't, there could be a video uploaded in like 2 minutes from now that says like James Gunn has a lawsuit dropped against him by like a 17-year-old kid for
Right, 10 years ago.
for like something like that, right? And it's like
It's like
obviously that's terrible. And these tweets are terrible. Like the one with like the shower felt like there's a 3-year-old peeing on him. That one was fine.
Yeah,
that
that
one
one
was
was
fine.
like something you'd probably hear of like a comedian sounds.
Like, for
I could
instance,
totally
I
like
could hear-
Bob Marley. I could hear
I
him
could
saying
hear
like,
yeah.
seriously, the shower's so legal. Felt
I
like a
could
3-year-old was
hear-
pissing on my
I
head.
could hear I could hear like a comedian start to show off and just be like, so how, hey, I'm staying here at this hotel. I just got like the shower is terrible.
The
So like,
shower's so damn weird.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
a fucking 3-year-old.
I don't
pissing
think
on
that
my head.
one was that problematic, but that's about it. So, do I think that this is problematic right now? Because it happened 10 or 11 years ago, I really don't. And that's just my opinion. Like, I don't think that, I get why he got fired now, but there's also another reason I don't think he should have gotten fired, which is that when the first movie came out, someone actually asked him about these tweets. And he just said, hey, that was a long time ago. I don't think that way anymore. And I'm really sorry for being offensive, right? Which is,
If that's the
or
case, why don't you
something
just
like that.
delete them?
he did.
I did.
People, yeah.
Why didn't he delete them
He
before
deleted
anyone
them.
would find them?
He deleted them in like 2010.
Now, how did people find them?
I'm not sure, but there's a way.
Probably the government has them on stat or something.
Something like that. Either way.
Either way, that's
So, I feel like I don't understand why this is breaking news right now. And the reason why is because, as I said before, he's come out about these tweets a long time ago. Like, this isn't
before he was
news.
famous, though, right?
No, this was actually at the premiere of the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Someone asked him about these tweets, and he apologized. He said something like that. And like I said, I'm not sure why this is. This thing keeps getting brought up. Anyways, so I'm not sure why this is such a big issue right now. Currently, that something that he said a long time ago, he apologized publicly about, and has brought up, is being considered like brand new. It's being considered news. So I guess that the reason why these were brought up again is because James Gunn does not like Donald Trump like at all,
Okay.
and so he rants
So?
about him on Twitter.
Okay.
And I guess that
So?
Donald Trump had some pictures that he found online, and either he tweeted them out or someone like one of his.
It wouldn't have been him.
One of his-
He's not above that, but he's the president. I don't think they'd let him. I don't think
I-
they would let him.
I think he could and just be like, "Why are you?" It's just like, okay,
Just like a
I'd
dick
rather
government.
not get associated with someone that molests children or something like that, right? Like, he could have said something like that, but I feel like it was one of his supporters or something that dug deep and found them and then caused the issue.
Mhm.
And I think that personally, that almost creates its own issue. like the fact that like, for instance, it would almost just be like if everyone knows about the whole Donald Trump having sex with a porn star scandal, right?
It's
This
not a
is-
scandal. It's a fucking porn star. That's
No,
kind of
no,
the
no,
point
listen,
of their
listen.
existence.
No, listen, okay.
That's
This is just something that I'm trying to bring up to bring reason to the situation. So everyone knows about that. That was huge news a couple months ago. It would almost be as if in about 5 years, when everyone has kind of like forgot about it and forgiven him for it, like no one cares about it right now. No one really does. I don't care about it right now. I really didn't care at the start, but I thought that it was very interesting that he would
To
do
be
this
fair,
when he was still
we're
married.
all like 14. We're not very political people.
Well, no, but it was still a fact that I didn't really care. I thought that it was pretty interesting that he would do this when he was married.
Oh, that's why it was a scandal.
Yeah.
I was
Anyway,
like,
so
what's the fuck
the
wrong
point
with
is
that?
that if this got brought up in 5 years and there was another huge outbreak and scandal against it, why bring it up again? It happened.
It happened.
news
He
coverage
apologized.
He apologized. She apologized. It's all over.
It should be over.
I think
It's
it was
all
like, I
over.
think it was like something like he was trying to hide an affair, so he did that.
Yeah, it's all over. It was all over, and that's just what I have to say about it. You may not like what I have to say about it, but that's just my 2 cents about it. At least is that I understand why they fired him, but at the same time, I really don't get why he's getting shit on right now for stuff that not only did he do 10 or 11 years ago, but he addressed like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Or probably 4 years ago.
Okay. On a much happier note, going off of that, I have a couple more questions.
Mhm.
What is your favorite band? It can be part of YouTube, yes, but they have to have released
I already know what yours is gonna be.
one.
The-
Go for it.
Honestly, like in our opinion, like the worst band on YouTube.
Well, you're probably wrong.
The
So
Sex Party.
no, you're wrong.
I'd say, what's it called?
You're wrong, but you were starting to say it.
3 Days Grace, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the one I don't even know if I'm gonna see.
I've never listened to their music, so I can't really comment on
They're
them.
just like a rock band.
And I'm not going to do the Ninja Sets Party, but
Yeah, because you guys fucking hate them.
I honestly,
that's not really true.
I'm honestly
But-
indifferent
Well, you
about
kind of hate them.
I don't I'm not going to get into it.
No offense to them, but we're not the biggest fans.
I'm just not going to get
Whatever.
into it right now. It's,
All right, well,
like I
mine's
probably won't
3 Days
ever get
Grace.
into it on YouTube or anything like that, just because it's addressing something that's not an issue.
Yes.
It's
Anyways,
addressing
Okay, it
an
won't be the
issue
first
that's
time it's
not an
happened on
issue.
YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, mine's
And
3 days.
I just don't want to. I don't want to start anything like that. So.
Mine's 3 Days Grace. 1X is my favorite album of all time. What about you?
I honestly say either Fall Out Boy or Imagine Dragons. Honestly,
Favorite album? Or song, whatever.
favorite album for either of them.
Yeah.
For Fall Out Boy, it would probably be American Beauty / American Psycho, and Imagine Dragons would probably be Evolve.
Okay. We'll go into songs in a second. All right, what about you? Favorite
Um,
band and album?
I'd say that I kind of have two, just like Noah. I like for an actual like official,
Yeah,
for an
Cat,
actual like
whatever.
official
No one's watching.
ish band, I would have to say probably Lonely Island.
I
They're
like
awesome.
that
I
whole
love
thing.
Lonely
Yeah,
Island.
Lonely Island.
Lonely
sucks.
They're
Island's
good. They're
absolutely
good. I
awesome.
will admit they're good. But
Check out Lonely Island. They make some of the hilarious.
They're probably the best.
anyway, what's your favorite?
But
album?
H3 or Ethan Klein
Mhm.
has recently started posting some of his old music, and it's pretty good. He's actually not a bad singer. I like his band's just called The Jokes. That one's pretty good. I like the band name. His recent one, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I like the Love Is a Gold Mine or something like that. I think is what it's called. I like that one. That one's pretty good.
I thought like I haven't listened to any of them, but right now I'm kind of surprised because I would imagine Ethan being like TBG, like he was just singing his Connor Murphy voice. I want to fuck you.
Yeah, H3's Connor Murphy song's pretty good too, but that one's more comedic. This one's just kind of like I'll make a song because I want.
Is he
Yeah.
like? By the way, is he like serious singer?
Yeah, he was serious.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably serious. Anyway, how about favorite song? We'll start with you this time. Doesn't have to be like from an album or like a specific band. Like it doesn't have to be from H3, but what's your favorite song?
Probably Resonance by Home. That one's obvious. That one's pretty obvious if you know me.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And right now right now it's kind of hard, but I probably would say like Revolution by Ruel and Unsecret.
I've never.
What's
Like
that
have you seen it?
song like?
Have you seen the trailer for The Darkest Minds?
Nope.
It's
Is it like what kind of song? Is
It's
it
a
like
trip.
rock, electronic?
it's kind of hard to explain, so I'm gonna enjoy the trailer once we're done the podcast. But yeah, it's like yeah, it's a pretty good song. I just gotta show you guys it when we're done.
Yeah. We'll probably end the podcast in about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
or so.
I think I got one, but it's
Well,
for the
it's just
band. It's for the
pretty-
same band.
20 minutes is kind of long.
I mean, we've been
No,
going for
I
more
just
than
wanna
an
go
hour.
for about
so-
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
think,
long enough.
Yeah, and I think
That's like the average podcast. Like,
yeah, exactly. I don't want to go for like 2 hours or anything. I
no,
just
no,
wanted it
no.
to be
We
a
need time to
good,
make that
stable-
food for you.
stable stable amount of time.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do this. We'll ask a couple more questions, and then I think that we'll end it once we're kind of
I'll
done.
do.
So,
my
Actually,
favorite
Charlie,
song
a
is.
couple more questions.
Yeah. So
We were gonna get back to a topic about like.
let me ask one. So, okay. So what's your opinion on the Logan Paul versus KSI fight?
I don't give a
Don't
fuck.
don't give a shit.
I want both of them to get kind of beat up, but I want KSI to win because fuck that guy. No,
I don't know.
Well,
I
mean,
feel-
I never watched KSI and I never watched Logan Paul. But
Like
know
I
about
think
both of
that
them.
I can't remember who, but some YouTuber that I watched that was covering the second press conference, if you can even call it, because their press conferences, I've seen like highlights of it. It's all that it is that they step up and they start roasting each other. That's it. They don't even talk about the fight. They don't talk about when it's happening. They don't talk about how it's happening, where it's at, anything like that.
Well, no, it's already been set up though. That's
Well,
probably
yeah,
why.
but I mean, they don't talk about the actual fight at
Yeah.
all. They just step up and they're just like, this guy bought shoes from the ladies' Foot Locker, and then half of the crowd goes, oh, and then one of them is just like, well, I banged your girlfriend, and then the crowd is like, oh,
So
and
it's like I love
the
to
other,
check films.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly, and then the other one is just like, well, I had pancakes and they were really good, and I bet that you didn't eat anything good this morning, and the crowd, it's just stupid shit like that, and it's like, that's not a press conference. I'm sorry,
a press
conference.
yeah, a press conference for boxing that I know of is like they have a weigh-in
Mhm.
and they talk only about the fight, nothing else. No matter who is fighting, it's only about the fight. That's kind of the
yeah.
point.
Exactly. And I'll say this, though. I think I don't really care about the fight. I don't like KSI or Logan
I'm
Paul.
paying to watch it.
And I think it's really interesting because Logan Paul's done some bad stuff, but I think he definitely does regret the stuff that he's done. And the reason why I say that is because
I mean, I give him
think,
props for taking a month off for that.
and I also think that he's definitely been making an attempt to get better. There hasn't really been a huge scandal against him recently.
I still think he is, out of the two, he's the most thoughtful and got more of a brain in there.
Oh yeah, Jake Paul's just kind of. I'm just gonna
He
do this.
literally made
because
fun of a
it's
news guy on the
Yeah.
live news.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
You
You
can.
just can't.
fun. Yeah, you can. Have you ever seen that clip where it was this a guy at the park and he was like interviewing this kid and he walks up to the kid and he's just like, what do you think of the weather at the park today? And the kid's like 8 years old. He looks him straight dead on in the face, doesn't smile or anything, and he goes, wouldn't you like to know weather, boy? Watch. And then the guy was just
Yeah,
like,
but still,
he was
well, I
angry.
mean, like, oh my, it's obviously not illegal, but
No.
you shouldn't do that. It's common courtesy.
well, you
not to.
shouldn't, but that doesn't mean that
Yeah,
you can't.
this is Jake Paul.
yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying, I think that Jake Paul is probably the worst because I think that Logan Paul really does look back at the stuff that he's done this year. I'm not defending the guy. I'm really not.
No.
I'm definitely
They're
not
both
defending
kind
his
of
actions.
assholes, but Logan Paul's less
Um,
of an asshole.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I think he really does truly look back at his year and really think, man, I did some fucked up things. I really
Obviously, we're
should
talking
try
about
to
the
redeem.
Suicide Force video, but what do you guys think? How do you think he feels about the rest of his Japan vlogs?
I think
Do you think he has regrets about
Like
it?
running around disrespecting Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
being,
I
like
think
Rice
that-
Gum did like what, Taiwan or whatever the fuck he went
yeah,
to?
and I think that at the same time, I think he
No.
looks back and honestly, I can understand why people were mad, but I can also understand why people weren't mad. And the reason why I say that is just because if you watched the footage from the vlog, obviously it was pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, it was
to
kind of
Japan.
just being a cuck, honestly.
But at the same time, it just looked like they were having fun.
Yeah.
That's what I have to. That's my sense.
I just
on
hope
it,
like
is that,
when the cameras were like when they
Yeah.
turned it off, they
I
kind of
don't
like
think that
thanked
they
him
were-
for
yeah.
putting up with it.
I don't think that they were like that the entire trip.
Goddamn. If
And-
they were, then I don't think they're ever going back.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, as much as I don't like the guy, I'm not going to defend him, but I will say I think he does.
Have regrets.
Well, no, yes, I think that he has regrets, but I've already said that, so I
Yeah.
really think he does look back on his year and think this was really bad. I need to make it
Yeah,
better.
I need to do better. And I have to say, he hasn't had a controversy in
No.
since
And that's
since
awesome.
that
That's awesome.
since that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When was the
You
last
know-
Jake Paul one though?
Kind of recently. I think it was
What did
they
he do?
rented out a house and they got they did some property damage or something.
Sounds like
And I guess
sounds about right.
and I guess his agent is getting sued or
Of all
something
people,
like that.
not
His
him,
agent.
his agent.
I'm not sure why, but
That
that's
makes
just what I
sense.
heard. It actually did. I just can't remember exactly what the controversy
You know,
is.
Over the last year and a half, a lot of YouTubers have been gone traveling to Asia.
Yeah.
PewDiePie had a good video on that, where he was very
Mhm.
respectful for the culture.
Yeah.
He wasn't an ass.
He was
He
he
He seemed like
no
he actually
recognition.
enjoyed. Yeah,
He was complimenting them. I've seen the video that you're
I
talking
did
about.
too.
He was
that whole,
complimenting
vlog there.
the
Yeah.
actual,
He was
country,
respectful.
super respectful.
He gets tons of recognition in the comments, obviously, comparing
Yeah.
him to Logan Paul. But no one ever cares on the news. I've learned on the news, no one cares if you do a good thing.
No,
They only care if you do a bad thing, because that's what gets news. That's what gets viewers,
yeah, is
and
that
that's
it's
what ends
just
up getting the money.
if you see someone donated their entire life savings and now they're homeless to
Then
the
they might
Saint,
do a
no,
small
listen,
story
to the
on it.
St. Jude's Children's Hospital, right? Let's say $200,000 this guy
Yeah.
put into the St.
Then
Jude's
you might get a
Children's
small
Hospital.
story. You'll get less of a story
that.
than someone mugging someone. I
Whereas
swear.
a crocodile ate someone's hand, that's gonna get a full 2 minutes.
Like a shooting gets the full day,
Yeah,
full
that's
day of news.
understandable.
Well, yeah,
That is very understandable.
yeah, it
And I
is.
think it's good to cover both sides, but news organizations do need to learn that
They
they
need
need to cover both sides.
Yeah, they
not
seem
just-
to
Here's negative.
I watched a
shit.
video from Alternate History Hub. It wasn't really an alternate history
porn
video.
hub?
No, fuck off.
Probably.
No, they do.
Probably.
Yeah.
It takes
It's a video on alternate history, what
what
if the South won the Civil War, what if Germany won World War One, that kind of stuff. He did a video on how modern media, feeds into shootings. I will fucking kill you. It feeds into
no.
school shootings
It's-
because they show the person, they have pictures of them exclusively, show noted, what he did, how he did it, why he did it, and that makes people who are pretty much giving up on life have the mindset of, if I go out like this, I'll get recognition, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is not a good mindset
I
to
think
have.
it was Philip DeFranco who, whenever he covers something like that, he doesn't show the
He doesn't
shooter's
show their face.
or name.
Yeah.
And I really respect
He is
that
very good at that.
because that's what news organizations need to learn is that if you do this, you're just giving the
You're
person
just giving,
I think, a
other
horrible
people,
action what
You're-
they want.
Yeah, you're giving them recognition. You're giving them
Yeah.
their 5 minutes of fame,
Exactly.
which makes other people want to do that kind of thing to get their 5 minutes of fame.
And I think that's very
Even if it
problematic.
means they're going to die,
Yeah.
that's all people want sometimes.
Yeah. So let's get into some more fun
Yeah.
parts and
Let's get into the less sad things.
So there's
let's get away from James Gunn and school shooting.
Jesus Christ.
and there's a topic that we said we were gonna get back to.
Yeah, so let's finish off the stream with that topic.
Let's finish off the happy streak.
Yeah. So, what was the topic we were gonna get back to again?
It was about War Stars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, would you guys consider in 2 or 3 weeks remaking War Stars?
I said
So-
yes. If you're open to it, I'm completely open
The
to
thing
that.
about War Stars is that it's,
it's
a
obviously
little
not-
complicated, and the reason why I say that is because I intentionally made it bad. I know that. I intentionally made it to be a complete Star Wars ripoff while also just being crappy. And I think that it was fun at the time, but to make it. But I think once the footage got lost and I got a little too into the project, it started to. I'm just gonna move this. I think is what I should have done the entire
For
time.
something that we made, you're a little obsessive about making the visuals really good.
And I think that now I kind of know that it's like, listen, I'm not gonna have good visuals.
Yeah.
That's clear. I'm definitely not gonna have good effects, and that's fine. And I'm fine with it now. But I think back then it was just really hard to accept that we had this awesome idea, and we had fun making it. We had fun coming up with the ideas for it, but we couldn't make it as good as we originally thought we could. And I think that was just really hard to kind of understand.
Yeah. Oh, also another sort of idea for a project. Would you guys also consider making Kid Be Copy Lollipops soon?
I still
that's
said
another
I'm
thing.
still into that as I was
So-
before.
Kid Be Cop v Lollipop is the third and final movie in the Kid Be Cop franchise. So we do prequels or spin-offs, which maybe happens.
Yeah.
So what am I doing with that right now? That is okay. So the first one and the second one were just kind of written, made, and uploaded on the same day. Pretty much, it was like we had 4 hours from the time that we thought we should make it to the time that it was up on YouTube, practically.
This is spooked to look really.
Yeah.
The heck is that?
So, anyway, so I think that for 3, because I want it to go out, this is how I want to finish the movies. I think for 3, I'm just kind of stuck on what to do with it.
Kill off everything.
Maybe, but it's
like trying to write a good script for it.
kind of, but I don't
Kinda.
really want to write a script at the same time. I want to have a basic story that's good, but I also want to have things that we can do with it. Like, obviously, there's one shot which we have to show the shot of Noah dying. As always, you have to die.
You need to learn
Yeah.
to put actual ketchup not just like 2 inches away from your face at closest.
That's how bad. That's what it's supposed to be, though. It's so bad.
Yeah. Sorry if you keep on mentioning Noah. He moved away a long time ago.
He moved away like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it wasn't that long.
Yeah, he moved away like 2
Oh,
weeks
man.
ago. It's pretty sad.
So, anyway, I think what's happening with that, I think it's just a work in progress. Like, it's something that we're gonna get to by the end of the year. I just don't know when. And I think that for our superhero franchise, that's coming along a little bit sooner, because I think I am ready to start filming now. I'd say probably, yeah, I know.
So like
Because
earlier,
you guys don't even know. I'm announcing it right now on the podcast. I think that I'm gonna set a date for probably this Thursday.
this Thursday.
I think
What?
this Thursday is when we're gonna start filming Stopwatch.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Thursday sounds good.
I mean,
So-
that's fine, but Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I know it's soon, and I think again, another thing is that recently was when I did really like figure out, okay, it can't be that good.
Yeah.
It's not
because that's why
gonna be
you
that good.
postponed it, because you wanted it to be good, but you
Mhm.
realized that it probably ain't gonna happen.
I mean, I think that nowadays I just at least understand. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen how I really truly want it to happen, but we can make it as good as it can be. So, I think that's a good place to end it. If you guys do think that that's
I
also
think
a
it's
good
pretty
place.
good.
Yeah. So next week, probably about the same time. I don't think that he's going to be on next week, but it should be me and C again.
Yeah.
And the week after that, I might try to plan on doing another special guest on here. I don't know though. I don't know who I would get, but
Yeah,
maybe.
that's what we were talking about
So-
when you said about this podcast. I was like, who are we gonna get besides Cat?
yeah. So it's pretty much like, if I'm thinking about it, our closest YouTube friend is obviously you. And other than that, we don't really have a lot of.
There's possibly Kid Perfect can make it.
He ain't doing that.
No, I don't think he would.
He's done. It's like he's
He's done with YouTube for.
He's just watching that one video slowly right now. It's got like 2.3 thousand.
Yeah, that one. But anyways, yeah. So, I mean, other than you, I don't think that we really have a YouTuber friend.
We don't.
That'd be cool to meet like another small YouTuber though.
We've done that before. Like people like wanted to collab, but we didn't have anything to work with, like in
Yeah.
terms of equipment.
And I think that hey, if anyone is watching to this point,
Hi.
well, one, hi, and two, I think that it would be really cool to just get like a random person. Nah.
Oh, he changed the name of his channel today.
To what?
Like during our stream, he changed it to what his current name on Xbox is.
Really?
Yeah, he just changed it during the stream because I remember I was watching his channel. I saw his subscriptions. It said Kid Perfect earlier.
That's really interesting.
That's neat.
All right, so we're
So like the last time I checked was like an hour ago, but that's
So like I
weird.
said, so next episode will be next Monday at about 1:00 p.m. again. I don't know if it's Eastern or Standard. I don't really know.
It's
Alright,
Eastern.
all right, guys,
It's
so-
Eastern Standard
so
Time.
stay
That is
tuned
our
later.
time.
Stay tuned later tonight, tomorrow, next Wednesday. I don't know. We're gonna be uploading the Chopped parody that we're about to finish
It might be
recording.
today.
That we're-
It might as well be today.
Yeah, we're
I
about.
don't know when it's gonna be uploaded. It will take a while.
Yeah,
That is true.
we're going to record a Chopped parody like almost
So,
as
yeah.
soon as we're done recording the stream. So
We're gonna
Yeah.
go poison B by
We're
accident.
gonna. So like I said,
We're gonna go make him fucking
next
throw up and
episode,
shit.
I'm not really sure what we're gonna do next episode.
all right, so,
We'll find something.
Alright,
We'll
that's
figure
about-
it out.
that's
Well, we
about
can do a little more personal.
We could even play like a fucking board game
Yeah.
or something.
Alright,
You
like
can
that.
that's
watch
it.
him kick my ass in
Yeah.
Monopoly.
all right, that's it for the stream, guys. Bye.
Yep. All right. We're gonna
Yeah,
end it.
next video, you could
Yeah.
kick my ass in Monopoly.
Thanks for
stream.
watching the weekly podcast with BNC episode 1,
And we'll
which is
see
a
you
terrible
guys
name.
next time. Shut it off. And it's a gray screen. Did you shut it off yet?
Nope.
God damn it.
Now it is.
You fucking asshole.